The local introduction of the PHEV or plug-in hybrid electric vehicle version of the BMW X5 in January was, if you ask me, a bit of a gamble for SMC Asia Car Distributors Corporation, the official Philippine importer and distributor of the German mark. To completely forgo the exclusively internal combustion engine-powered variant in lieu of a PHEV for the iconic model was, a bit of a risk. The X5, of course, is an iconic model of the German premium automaker. But this was actually the litmus test that BMW Philippines needed ahead of this release. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the BMW X3 30e xDrive M Sport. Now, this also marks the official entry of the 4th generation X3 into the country, and BMW Philippines is hoping it can match or surpass the previous generation's 1,200 units sold. I'm Cap Maceda Aguila, here at Parklinks, and welcome to Unkapped. Inevitably, we start with the famous BMW kidney grille we see here. Perhaps mirroring the mixed powertrain that motivates the car, we have vertical and diagonal lines within it. Then this open lower 2/3 of the grille to let the engine gulp in some air. Same thing with the gaping air dams underneath. Now back to the kidney grille, BMW equips it with what it calls the iconic glow contour lighting, which illuminates the outline. Then you have daytime driving lights, side lights, and turn signal lamps integrated in the LED headlight assembly. Now, let's take a look under the hood. Now we have here a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, supplemented by an electric motor in its hybrid system. Alone, the motor can pull the X3 for about 90 kilometers on a fully charged battery. Combined output reaches 299 horsepower and 450 Newton meters of torque. This is mated with an 8-speed Steptronic sport transmission, and the X3 gets all-wheel drive. Claimed standstill to 100 km/h time is 6.2 seconds. Top speed is 215 km/h. This being an M Sport model, BMW added some appropriate touches on this X3 PHEV. It gets 20-inch M-Lite alloy wheels, an M aerodynamics package, and others. An M high-gloss shadow line supplants standard silver or chrome trim bits with high-gloss black trim. Meanwhile, flared wheel arches serve to accentuate the rear width of the vehicle. Now, before I forget, the all-new BMW X3 stretches 4.755 meters, is 1.92 meters wide, stands 1.66 meters tall, and has a wheelbase of 2.865 meters. Compare this to the previous generation. The new one is 47 millimeters longer, 25 millimeters wider, and 10 millimeters shorter. And if you compare this to the first generation, which rolled out in 2003, the current version, or G45, is vastly larger. Now let's take a look at the rear. The all-new X3 features a flush-mounted rear window and has a piano black extended roofline or spoiler spanning its width. Now I like how the tailgate sheet metal is thoughtfully executed with this indentation right here, housing the signature T-shaped tail lamps, which appear to be pointing to that iconic propeller logo of BMW. Then you have the tailpipes down here, nicely tucked into the rear apron. While we're here, let's open the tailgate. It's a maximum of 1,600 liters, or a minimum of 460 liters. Now let's check out the cabin. What you'll notice right away is this huge display that stretches from the driver's side into the passenger side. This is the BMW widescreen display that comprises both the instrument cluster and the infotainment screen, now predicated on the iDrive operating system 9, which dispenses with a lot of physical buttons. There is still the knob here, though, if you want that reassuring tactile touch. You'll definitely appreciate the ease with which to read maps and such. And of course, there's also Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. The screen receives very crisp feed from an array of cameras that help you maneuver the X3. Meanwhile, your content finds expression in 15 Harman Kardon speakers. A new toy of the Munich-based car maker is also in the X3. It's called the BMW Interaction Bar. It's a glass-look light and function bar integrated into the instrument panel. Now you can control the air vents, do some AC adjustments, And check out what happens when I turn the hazard lights on. The X3 also has a new look gear selector right here. I think it missed the traditional gear shift though. To be honest, I've seen a number of vehicles with this kind of knobless shifting. What about you? How do you feel about this? The flat-bottomed steering wheel feels substantial to the grip, and you have your controls here as well. Sport seats in front are well bolstered and are electronically adjustable with memory function. The upholstery, on the other hand, is Veganza. It's a synthetic material developed by BMW that closely resembles the look and feel of actual genuine leather. At night, the BMW X3 is quite a light show with customizable ambient lighting. I don't know about you, but I think the X3 has a decidedly younger dynamic styling, even within. Now remember the lines on the grille? They're also here on the dashboard and charging tray. On the inside door panel, you now have the X3 typography on this structure that also houses the locking control, seat position memory, and air conditioning vents. Now let's take a look at the second row of the all-new BMW X3. Now first things first, because it's so hot outside, the X3 has, like the X5, roller sun blinds like this. Alright, now that's gonna make me a little more comfortable. Now with the front seat adjusted to my height, I'm 5'10" by the way, I have this much headroom, leg room, and elbow room. And also like the X5, our sole version of the X3 doesn't have a sunroof. On the plus side, we have independent AC controls and charge points right here. Now comes our favorite part, actually driving the BMW X3 plug-in hybrid. For the everyday drive, I find the X3 to be well-mannered and efficient. But it of course has the ability to be playful and aggressive too. The 90 kilometers of pure electric range should be more than enough for a couple of days of travel to and from your place of work, assuming that your home is within reasonable distance. But again, since this is a hybrid, you get none of the range anxiety associated with BEVs. Having said that, if you buy this X3, you'll get a home charger for free. And that allows you charging up to 11 kilowatts of power. Plus, the aforementioned internal combustion engine helps to charge the lithium-ion battery too, without even you having to worry about it. And since the X3 is the largest it's ever been, it actually can serve as your family vehicle. And it will give you reasonable room for your stuff, for people, for anything you want to bring along your journey with you. Now, as mentioned by BMW Philippines, they wouldn't even have brought in the X3 PHEV if they saw that the X5 PHEV was a dud. So I guess we're really in the midst of a revolution. No, evolution. As more people try to get electrified powertrains, BEVs, PHEVs, HEVs, and REEVs from a growing number of brands. For now, there's no wrong or right answer. For BMW Philippines, they say it's about giving people the power of choice. Well, that makes sense to me. From Parklinks, that's been Cap Maceda Aguila. I'll see you guys soon.